Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. It seems like a bad time for Robert Vadra. The latest news is that the Enforcement Directorate attaches properties worth rupees 281 crores in Gurugram land scam case. The former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda and Robert Vadra, husband of Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, is also under the scanner in this case. The latest update on the Jhanvi Kukreja murder case is that Sri Jogdankar, the main accused in the Jhanvi Kukreja murder case, on Tuesday moved a Mumbai court for bail to appear in his college exams. In his bail plea, Sri has said that he needs the bail to appear in the final semester exams of his bachelor's course, and he has already paid fees for the exams scheduled in March 2021. The bail plea says Sri Jogdankar is a student of BSc in Hospitality and Hotel Administration at the Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition. Sri, along with his friend Diya Padalkar, is accused of killing friend and neighbor Jhanvi Kukreja on New Year's Eve at a locality in Mumbai. Jhanvi's family has said that they will file an independent intervention application in court to oppose Sri Jogdankar's bail. The family had also opposed the bail plea filed by Diya earlier. In his bail plea, Sri has termed the allegations against him as a cooked-up story with a motive to shield the real culprits of the crime. He is seeking the bail on the ground that there is no cogent material to substantiate the allegations of murder as alleged in the subject FIR against the applicant, as there is not even one single eyewitness out of the total 15 people who were present in the New Year party, nor the security guard of the building or any other building members where the alleged offense of murder is reported to have been committed. The applicant is in his final year of BSc in Hospitality and Hotel Administration at the Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition, and requires adequate facilities such as a laptop, online lectures, guidance of his course professors, notes for his exams, which may not be available in jail, and hence seeking the kind indulgence of this honorable court to grant bail to the present applicant, the bail plea said. Reacting to Shri's bail plea, lawyer Trivan Kumar Kannani, representing Jhanvi Kukreja's family, said, "We will be filing independent intervention application and oppose the bail. There are tactical suppressions of material facts, including the previous criminal history of the prime accused Sri Jogdankar in his bail application. The grounds on which the prime accused Sri is seeking bail is frivolous, deceptive, and fraudulent by its very nature. It also plants fabricated and spurious theories regarding the incident with a motive to mislead the court and commit fraud upon the court." Moving to news about West Bengal. West Bengal is going to see a big change in this election. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday said the BJP's fight is to end cut money culture and bring in development and take the state to the path of development if voted to power in the upcoming assembly polls. He said the BJP's Parivartan Yatra is not for changing a chief minister, an MLA, or a minister, but ending infiltration and transforming West Bengal into a developed state. You vote for the BJP, leave alone illegal immigrants. Not even a bird from across the border will be allowed to enter the state, Amit Shah said, addressing a rally here. He also spoke about the killings of BJP workers and warned that the perpetrators will be thrown behind bars. The union minister said the BJP is ready to take on the goons and the syndicates of the ruling TMC. Speaking on the controversy over the Jai Shri Ram slogan, Amit Shah said Bengal CM gets angry at the slogan due to her appeasement politics. Mamata Banerjee had on January 23rd declined to speak at an event to celebrate Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's birth anniversary, where Jai Shri Ram slogans were raised in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In his third visit to the state ahead of the much awaited West Bengal Assembly elections, Home Minister Amit Shah has thrown an open challenge at the Mamata Banerjee led Trinamool Congress party in the state, saying that no TMC goon will be able to stop the people of West Bengal from voting in the upcoming elections. Sitting in the courtyard of the residence of Subarta Vishwas, a migrant family from Bangladesh in Narayanpur village, South 24 Paraganas, Amit Shah said that he wants to convey to the people of Bengal that no one should be afraid. Not even one TMC goon will dare to attack the voters on the voting day, he said. He further said that the awareness amongst the people of Bengal has risen, and when masses stand together, it becomes difficult to terrorize them in a democratic country. Shah further said that the BJP Karyakartas have been working at the booth level to ensure that the people's mandate is respected. Moreover, the Election Commission has been urged to make adequate security arrangements with the CRPF, and this time, not a single TMC goon should be able to harm any of my sisters who go to vote, cast their votes, assured Amit Shah. Meanwhile, in Kerala, what came as a surprising but pleasant news is that Metro Man E. Sridharan is to join BJP. He says he is open to fighting Kerala polls, and if he becomes our chief minister, which is what we hope, then Kerala will begin to progress rather fast. Sridharan, who is 88 years old, is expected to join the party formally on February 21st, which is a few days from now, during Vijay Yatra, a pre-poll statewide tour led by Surendran. E. Sridharan, popularly known as the Metro Man for his role in setting up the Delhi Metro as a showpiece public transport model, is all set to join the BJP and contest as a candidate for the Kerala Assembly elections slated to be held in April-May. The party's state chief, K. Surendran, said Thursday that his decision was prompted by the belief that only BJP can deliver results for the state. He also launched a scathing attack on the two major political groupings in Kerala, the ruling CPIM-led LDF and the Congress-led UDF, and said that they are for furthering only their interests. Sridharan, who was also mentor for Kerala's showpiece Kochi Metro, targeted the Kerala government and alleged that while there are advertisements with photos of the chief minister and his cabinet colleagues about development projects, the result at the ground level is nil. When you analyze the Kerala scenario, I see only BJP can deliver results for the state. CPIM-led LDF and Congress-led UDF are working for only furthering their interests. Only BJP is working for the betterment of the country as well as the state, he said. Sridharan, who settled in Malappuram district's Ponnani after his Delhi Metro stint, said he was not averse to the idea of contesting in the assembly elections, but said that it is up to the party to take a decision. According to Sridharan, who first hit national headlines in the 1990s by completing the challenging Konkan railway project in 7 years, the BJP can do things for Kerala since the party is ruling at the center. Meanwhile, the NASA Perseverance rover landed at Mars's Jezero crater on yesterday, nearly 7 months after its takeoff to the red planet. Perseverance becomes the fifth NASA rover to ever touch down on Mars after Sojourner twin rovers Spirit and Opportunity and Curiosity. Perseverance will spend the coming years scoring for signs of ancient microbial life in a historic mission that will bring back samples from Mars to Earth and prepare the way for future human visitors. Meanwhile, China admits casualties in Galwan Valley clash. Details of 4 PLA soldiers killed were disclosed. On Friday, China admitted for the first time that the People's Liberation Army, PLA, lost 4 of its soldiers in the Galwan Valley clash with India last year. China on Friday admitted that he also with India last year near the LAC. According to a report by state-controlled People's Daily, 4 Chinese soldiers who were sacrificed in last June border conflict were posthumously awarded honorary titles and first-class merit citations. Central Military Commission announced on Friday. A colonel who led them and was seriously injured was conferred with an honorary title. Meanwhile, in the world of WhatsApp, WhatsApp conveys to the government after privacy policy update that they are committed to protect privacy. On Friday, WhatsApp said it has conveyed to Indian government that it remains committed to the protection of privacy of personal conversations across the country. This has come after a lot of Indians have moved from WhatsApp to Telegram. Hours after announcing the decision to go ahead with the contentious privacy policy update, WhatsApp on Friday said it has conveyed to the Indian government that it remains committed to the protection of privacy of personal conversations across the country. Last month, the global messaging app had faced outrage over the policy of sharing data with social media giant Facebook, which happens to be WhatsApp's parent company. Moreover, stringent questions were asked by the Indian government after it informed users about the controversial privacy policy update. The Supreme Court on Monday issued a notice to center Facebook and WhatsApp and sought their response within 4 weeks on a fresh plea alleging lower standards of privacy for Indians in comparison to European users of the messaging app. The apex court said people value their privacy more than the value of the company, which might be in trillions. People have grave apprehensions about this, and you may be a 2 or 3 trillion company, but people value their privacy more than money, CJI Bobde said, to which WhatsApp told the top court that Europe has a special law on privacy and it will also follow if India has a similar statute. Even this month, the Delhi High Court issued a notice to the Centre and WhatsApp Inc. on a plea seeking direction to provide with an option to opt out of sharing personal data with Facebook as mandated by the new policy of WhatsApp. The plea sought the HC to direct the Centre to frame regulations for safeguarding the privacy of the citizens. Meanwhile, in the case of Disha Ravi was denied relief and sent to a 3-day judicial custody by Delhi courts in the toolkit case. On Friday, the Patiala House Court sent 21-year-old environmentalist. They term her as an environmentalist. We only see her as a person who's worked against India. So 21-year-old Disha Ravi would be more appropriate, accused in the toolkit case, to judicial custody for 3 days. After being produced before the court after the expiry of her police custody, the Delhi police sought 3-day judicial custody of her. Appearing for the police, advocate Irfan Ahmed stressed that Disha had been evasive during the course of the probe, claiming that the activist had shifted the blame to co-accused Shantanu Mulek and Nikita Jacob. She stated that the police wanted to confront her with them. Moreover, he informed the court that Delhi police had sent a notice to Mulek to join the investigation on February 22. On the other hand, Disha's counsel, Siddharth Agarwal, pointed out that the Sessions Court is scheduled to hear her bail plea on Saturday. Previously, she was granted access to warm clothes, home-cooked food, books, besides being allowed to meet her family and lawyer, which is rather strange because in Mumbai, Arnab Goswami and his whole team are not allowed any of these little luxuries. That's all for now, friends. Good night and thank you.